Looks like that started too, maybe? Yep. Hello everyone! It is finally Friday, March 4th? Yeah, I think March 4th, 2016. I'm Dentral. We are still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright, before I get too much into this, I need to reload this thing real quick here. I say real quick here. It's the Windows Vista machine. It's not quick. There's nothing quick about it. I need to replace it. Yes. But not this weekend. I got Windows XP machines. They're even slower. Tonight. Well, actually, let's back up a little bit. Yesterday, we were doing Abizia again. Thought I would be so through with Abizia, but no. If you're gonna actually do everything there is to do in the game, then you have to do Abizia. Unfortunately. We were doing seals for Paladin. AF. Some people call it AF3. I call it Empyrean because AF3 was a quest from back in the good old days. Empyrean is a completely different set of armor. But we got a couple of the pieces needed to upgrade. We got the helmet upgraded, we got the feet upgraded, but we already had the seals for the feet, so that really didn't count. And we actually ended up getting quite a few seals for other pieces that we didn't plan on upgrading, so it was a win day. I'm gonna write it off as a win day. Today is Friday, so we're gonna take it a little easy and try and see how far we can get into finishing Seekers of Outer Lyn. I'm aiming to try and get through all of Chapter 4, which is about 10, maybe 11 missions ago. We got a couple fights though. One of them looks like it might be a little difficult. So we're going to give that a try. Let us go to Western Outer Lyn. We need to go to Rala Waterways from the E7 Eastern Outer Lyn. Unfortunately, I picked Western because I don't know how to read. Alright, that's alright though. We will pick this thing here. And hopefully there'll be something close by. Peak Crease Coalition, there's that. I'm going to assume we need this one over here, so... There, that one. We'll select that. The Wharf to Yarsh. I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, we'll see. Click. Nope. Drink. Cheers. I made this one a little bit stronger because it's Friday night. We're gonna hangover tomorrow. We'll sleep through it. At least I hope we sleep through it. Nothing worse than hangover with sinus pressure and all that other fun stuff. We need something called a broken fuse. What we're doing is we're going to enter Rala Waterways from E7 and Eastern Outer Lyn. And we're going to hang a left here. Examine the Waterways Overlook at I6 for a message. And we're going to speak to somebody named Thane. I don't know how to say that. Sainin? For dialogue about the construction of the waterways. Then speak to Stout Weir. That must be a Golka. For a broken fuse. Then we run outside, speak to Plo Trishbach, Castle Gates in East Outer Lyn for a cutscene with Arciela and Iki Askamot. That ends this mission, begins the next. Alright, so click. Let me check one thing real quick here. Something seems to be slightly off. Ever so slightly. Maybe it's just Twitch. Maybe I should have updated. Yeah, unavailable. Please try again later. That happens. Maybe it does. Probably not. No, it doesn't work now. Maybe it does. Doesn't seem to be. We don't know what we're doing tonight. Sorry. We'll get back to it. Alright, so... Clickety click, click, click. Let's get some trust NPCs out. We were using the magic users last night. Let's do it up a little bit differently. Let's go ahead and sort the trust. If I can find it. It's going to be under magic, I think. Status. Magic? No. Magic. There we go. Trust at the bottom. Automatic sort. There we go. So now, be able to find all the dark blue ones. We don't need Choo-Choo, even though Choo-Choo's awesome. We're already a tank, so we don't need another tank. I don't think we do. We got Bellamore, Darkulin, Le Langovo, Moramar, and Theodore, which are decent. Don't get me wrong, they're very good. But I'm not sure if Ingrid's a decent healer or not. Let's find out. Given we're not going to be taking her in just to when we fight the bad guys, but and Kuyin Hathena. I don't even know what she does. Find out. I don't even know who she is. Oh, it's a Mithra kid. Alright, and you, I'm here for some work. Due to the effect of geomancy, accuracy is enhanced. Okay. That's not terrible. Maybe it's terrible. And we'll do Margaret because she likes to stay out of the way. And then finally, 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose we could do Ormar and Kitty Cat. Where is the kitty cat? Darkulin. Alright, so now made a little bit more progress here. We're gonna run this way, we're gonna make a right. I'm probably gonna have to use a spectral jig. I already forgot what we were looking for though. We're going to examine the waterways overlook at I-6 for a cutscene. Shantoto 2, I love using her. Hello, Beetle Muffin. Happy Friday. She is pretty awesome. I will not doubt that. And when we actually fight our next battlefield, we will probably be using her, because skill chains. Decision. I'm looking for I-6. So this has been the 6. A, B, D, I. So they're gonna go straight, make a right, make a left, make another right, so we get about theirs. And I suppose we'll do it with the spectral jig on, because it'll speed it up a little bit. Looks good. I am tempted just to see how many bad guys we can aggro on the way to the Overlook, and then how long it would take to actually beat them down with all these guys. But Darkulin and Mormar, they like to use the AoE. And unfortunately, the way my paladin is set up right now, he doesn't do well with holding hate on AoE type stuff, but incredibly easy. Incredibly easy. Why do they have different names? Because they're different colors, but why are they different colors? These are things that everybody else probably knows. I don't, because, you know, we don't get to explore Aldolin like we should. Gitterine spider. God, they're creepy looking. I mean, could you imagine, even if... I mean, bad enough that spiders get that big. I do not want to live in a world with spiders that big. But even if they were just tiny, tiny, tiny spiders that we're used to seeing, if you saw one like that, it's like, ooh, horrible. Okay, so J6, we're headed for I6, a little bit further. Here's the I6. Let's go and start hitting the tab key. See if we can find ourselves the Overlook. Barnacle crab. That one's kind of cute looking. All that stuff growing on it. Storage container. Now at H6. Did I pass it? Examine waterways overlook. Or a message. Alright, so maybe if I actually pay attention. I wonder if we just need to go a little south? Maybe a little north. Nothing to tab over here, so let's go a little north. There it is. Like it was there the whole time. I just started hitting the tab key a little too late, that's all. Alright, so invisible wears off. Let's go and click this. And it says, a quick glance reveals spoiled water trickling from upstream. likely caused by effluvium from the recent destruction. Alright, so now we gotta speak to Thameen at N7. N's gonna be, what, all the way on the right side? Yeah, 7's gonna be down here, so we're gonna need to back it up all the way back to the east and go south. And it should be, I'm gonna guess right about here, maybe there. One way to find out. Good news is Spectral Jig has already worn off, so we can just recast it. If we were on Thief again, then we would be able to probably flee a good portion of this. But unfortunately, we are on Paladin. So enjoy the sewers and the music of the sewers while we run probably half a mile to the east. Wow, is that a beast trust? I don't think so. I mean, he might be a Beastmaster. I never asked. But it's Mr. Morimar with his... That is a moderately large-sized Great Axe. Darkoon, I actually got Darkoon before I got Morimar. He's a kitty cat. He likes to talk telepathically. And they do go together. But, yeah. Going Sub-Dancer helps. I like Sub-Dancer. It has enough utility to it that you get to save quite a bit of money. You can just zoom everywhere. This is true. I'm gonna continue going to the west, I think. Never mind, you are. This is not a dead end, is it? Kind of looks like a dead end, doesn't it? So let's go up here, and then we'll make a right. I assume we can go right. I'll be honest. I just don't like spending money on Sneaking Invisible. I could sub Nin and use ninja tools for Sneaking Invis, and it really doesn't cost that much, but it still costs money. And is that who we're looking for? No, that wouldn't be it. Guys, this is M6, not N7. So we're going back. Running through all the trust NPCs. On the way there. We'll make another right. Spectral Jig, it's the main reason that I do it. Erase is handy, especially when you need it. But I suppose I could also sub Red Mage. That would give me everything. But yeah. Except if we got silenced, then we wouldn't be able to erase ourselves. But if we get amnesia, then we're just as messed up just as well. Alright, now we are at N6. We need to go to N7, so we're gonna go a little further south. Sneak past some more spiders. Hopefully sneak past more spiders. Spiders are probably visual, I would imagine. There's a Taru. Maybe they don't aggro. I'm sure they do. Take off the invisibility. Up to the Taru while hiding in a corner. I wouldn't expect a Philistine of the construction arts to notice, but a veteran like me can detect even the slightest change in the water. The recent shaking definitely caused a stir. One of my colleagues reported hearing a loud crack, like a bomb going off. Yes, I imagine that would put us in a bit of a pickle wickle. It's all we can do to even find the source. Repairing it? Huh. You better hope those pioneers are good for more than just trapezing, leapsing in the jungle. And that's how that goes. Then we're going to expect to take back on. Now we need to talk to Stout Weir at D8 for a broken fuse. Which unfortunately means we got to go all the way over here. Right? A, B, C, D. I would imagine he's going to be in here. Maybe over there. But shoot. Now I'm really starting to think we should have gone Thief. If not for just the flea, but also the flea boots. Ooh. Let's do something a little silly. Why don't we? Current, vanquish lizards, spoils, vanquish multiple enemies. You hear me? Yep, here we go. We're gonna make it fun. Let's aggro about 10? Would 10 be too much? 10 might be too much. Start with 5. So I got 3, 4. This will be number 5, right? Yeah. And then we'll see how well these trust NPCs stand up. Probably not very good, but you never know. You do not have an appropriate range weapon equipped. Oh, it's because I'm on thief macros. See? This is why we test these things out on easy prey. I'm not exactly sure what kind of healer or what kind of white mage Ingrid is. Watch her simply be the melee style white mage. Certainly are sparkly, aren't they? Ooh, that's one way of holding hate. Open up with a skill chain. Gentoto would have been better, I think. We got an enhancing magic skillet. Let's go ahead and put the Trizic ring on. Yay, we got some stuff to run. We lost another one. Even close enough? Yeah, there we go. We'll put Raj's ring in that spot there, and... Alright, so I'm not impressed with the DPS capabilities of these guys. I'm sure having the Margaret... Is it Margaret? No. The the little Mithra girl standing there. That's probably slowing us down. How does one obtain a Trizic ring? If I remember correctly, we get a Trizic ring with the red Mog Hell. Let's see if I still have one. View house, probably under case, probably down here. Nope, maybe under Mog Sec. Here we go, the red Mog Pill, a perfectly preserved piece of parchment, not a Mog Pelt, ribboned with red and manufactured by Moogles. It can be bartered for stuffs. They got a lot of things that you can use to buy it with. Other trust NPCs. I think you can even get Kupo freed with it, and he will also give you a bonus to capacity points. I think he'll also give you a bonus to experience points. I don't remember how much it is. It ought to be something small, like just 10%, but if Lenos was here, he'd be able to tell us. He knows everything. I know nothing. I just hit buttons and pray for the best. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Alright, we're gonna, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna turn south here. Then we'll make another right. We'll probably have to make another right after that and see where it takes us. Oh, yummy. Cheers. Put this down here. Go this way and do that thing, and fun times are ahead. So I'm thinking for Monday, since Dynamis is at most 2 hours long, and words, already forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, here we go. And the stream is 3 hours long. It's like, do we hop right back into Dynamis and farm for another hour, or do we do something else? And I was thinking we could do something else. And then I was thinking about Limbus. It's really the only endgame expansion stuff that we didn't do this week was Limbus. We did Dynamis, we didn't do Limbus. We did campaign battle. And I don't know if you would consider campaign battle endgame content. It definitely higher level. Oh, it's RoboCups. Hello, Robo. Happy Friday. And then we did some Abysia. And given we haven't done any endgame content for Seekers yet, but, you know, one thing at a time. We're at G6, we're almost up to D. Almost. Got a long ways to go. So we gotta go all the way over to C, and that one looks kind of flamboyant. It's also incredibly easy prey. Good to know. And it's the dire mites. Running this way. Man, they really did a number hiding these NPCs during the day. I wonder if it's on the white scan yet. Probably not. We are looking for Stout Weir, and I would think he'd be down at the bottom of the white scan if he was here. Did I miss my turnoff? I don't think so. We still have a little bit ways to go. Yeah. We are losing Sneak and Biz. Let's see if it'll stay on long enough for us to get here. It was from the 2015 Adventurers Appreciation Campaign. That sounds about right. Thank you. I just know that I haven't cashed it in on all my tunes just yet. These effed looking thingies. Baleful Archiok. They almost seem like they have Notorious Monster style names, don't they? But I guess not. Out weird, there we go. Track him. So we don't get lost. We're already lost. We gotta speak to Plow Trishbuck Castle. I see frogs and fungars. I guess frogs would count as amphibians, wouldn't they? Yep. Well, there's only one way to find out if this guy aggroes. That's good. Didn't look like it aggroes. Watch the frogs aggro. So I was just here, minding my own business, see, then all of a sudden, a huge flash of light, and boom! Darn near soiled myself. The area's gone a bit foul, and I'm afraid it'll take a while for things back to normal. But boy, take a gander at this. It's a part of a wooden fuse, wouldn't you say? How crazy would you have to be to try to blow up the waterways? There we go. 10 key item, broken fuse. Spectral Jig, and now we're gonna get out of here. Okay. Yep, we gotta go talk to Plo Trishbuck Castle Gates in East Ouderlin for a cutscene with Arciella and Iki Ashkamot. That ends this mission, begins the next. Boom, boom, boom. It will be a grave mistake. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Is there a faster way out? Yeah, I think if we actually go south, that might be a little bit faster. Not much faster it looks, but a little bit much. Robo! We gotten to level 99 yet? I almost say it jokingly, but I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if some people come back from the game and level all night long, realize it's time to go to work, call in sick, and continue leveling. It happens.
I always look at clock. I've never looked at a game and been like, oh damn, I need to be at work an hour ago.
Yeah. Not quite. This looks like a dead end, doesn't it? Shoot, 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 shoot. You know what? We're gonna cheat. This is not how you do this, people. This is the way I do it, though. So, yeah. We're gonna go and use our warp ring. It's gonna take us all the way to Bastook. Bastook's not where you need to go, but where we're going. Say goodbye to the kitty cat.
Bye.
And say goodbye to Mormar and... Yeah, we would probably like Margaret more if she wasn't wearing a green hat with a blue kilt. I'm 30 on Thief, unlocked Dancer last night, and doing Windy rank so I can continue records of Rhapsodies of Vanadil. Get the key item for the 6th trust. There you go. Congratulations on unlocking Dancer. We'll do another home point. We'll do... Think. Adeline Isles. Eastern Adeline. How close can they get us to... Not very close, can they? Alright, so we'll go do this one. For 100 gil. Cheers while we teleport. Boom. It was around 2 o'clock in the morning last night that I was all, you can't sleep. Maybe we should do Dynamis. That'll help us fall asleep. And then I realized you just start Dynamis right now. It was like close to 2:30. Like you'll finish around 4:30. And at that point you start reaching that time of the day where it's like the sun's going to be coming up soon. And we had to be at work. It's like, so, we went to bed. And just realized that, you're just lying here anyways. Could be getting coins for the Aegis. Aegis isn't going to farm itself. Aegis isn't going to farm itself. Alright, so we're going to click this scowl. And she's going to go, I guess, cutscene on us. Here we go. They doesn't even ask me who I am or what I'm doing here anymore. They basically give me free reigns of the castle. Cyndaquil, you made it back whole. With all that trekking and fighting, you must be positively exhausted. But I'm afraid we haven't much time. Please, what happened? Yes, we must know. Went to bed, went to sleep at about 11 a.m. this morning. FF11. That's the only way to play it. I mean, forget sleep, forget other games, forget your job, forget family. It's FF11. Yeah. The flow of the water has changed. Words. What? An explosion and a bright flash of light? What on Vanadil? And we found this wooden fuse thing. And this is a broken fuse. And that huge shaking wasn't a land shiver, but rather, I was afraid of this. Arciela, it's as I told you, the currents changed not of their own accord, by the hand of another. Every ripple, every breath, all worked in concert, forming a barrier that forestalled spirits of the most foul nature. A barrier to ward off evil. Exactly. It has served its purpose well. Yet Ygnus's transformation into a Leafkin was not only the doing of the Founder King, he surely had help from the World Tree. Huh? The Founder King's grave is the heart of the barrier, both physically and etherically. A force far beyond our comprehension has held the seal together. And the grander a force is, the more likely even the smallest of deviations will sow discord. The Founder King's will has come under assault countless times. So it's no surprise that eventually part of it should yield. And the calamities that have begun to befall us are the direct result of this. For those of y'all that don't understand, I'm afraid I'm amongst. Yet what piques my curiosity most is that which Cyndaquil found in the waterways. Changing the natural flow of water is like asking a tree to bend against the wind. But were the tree to be cut down instead, the explosion has caused the entire incantation to be overwritten. The protections placed over the city have begun to fade. But if the incantations have changed, question is, what has it been changed to? Sadly, my crux can only detect that it has changed. I surmise that the currents flowing from this world into the next, warding off various and sundry evils from passing through the ethereal barrier, separating them, have been reversed. Reversed? Which means what exactly? That which had warded now beckons. Its essence shielded all life from that which would wreak uncontrolled destruction, but now it's but a matter of time before true terror is made manifest. In this corrupted Stygian tide, the city will sink into the underworld. I speak, of course, of the incantation itself. No longer does it keep demons out, it draws them in. The city itself will soon be under assault. How long before it succumbs? I do not know. So it now draws in monsters? What are you implying? Let's ask the more basic question. So it now draws in monsters. Mayhaps my previous explanations were insufficient, but yes, that's exactly what it does. I hardly need spell out what this means for the future of our once peaceful nation. But in the worst case, the city itself may be absorbed into another dimension. Well, that'd be awesome. What? The other orders will surely not believe these words wholesale. but someone must inform them of the danger and lead us to conquer the evil within. Like me. Yet, the task must fall to someone other than me. ... Arciela, you bore witness to all the events that have transpired in the forest. I can think of no other, both as a person and as the bloodline of the Founder King. I suppose you're right. I'll do all I can. Icky. I ask that you share with them the same tale you just shared with us. Ever so slight nod. Then it is decided. We'll convene a meeting of the 12 Orders post-haste. We must clear what really happened in the waterways, and Lefalia. Cyndaquil, you've always given me the courage to go on. I'd like you to be present too. Certainly. I would never disappoint you. Certainly. I would never disappoint you. Guess I would never disappoint you. Because it never gives me the opportunity to disappoint. Your response warms my heart. Then I must make the appropriate preparations. Of course, we must convince them at any cost. Bully walks out stage left. Cyndaquil, I have to get ready too. Let's meet up here once everyone's set. Until then, she just runs away. So, we lost the item Broken Fuse. Hello, Trent. Happy Friday. I had to think about what day it was again. Under missions, we are now under an emergency convocation. The war protecting the city has not just weakened, but instead now beckons evil to the city. Arciel has called a meeting of the 12 Orders to discuss the situation. Return to the castle after the ministers and meisters have had time to assemble. Which probably means wait one game day. I hope it doesn't. It might. Exit and enter Eastern Outland, then speak to Plo Trishbach for a cutscene with Arciela. That person. Blah, 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 blah. That ends this mission begins next. Okay, so we just have to zone. Well, that's kind of convenient. Click that. Let's go to Western Outland. Back to your champion. Blah, blah, blah. Something, something. Cheers. And once a little... Oh, it's Fish's favorite music. We're waiting for the device to pop up on the screen. Here we go. And let's go back to Eastern Outland. Castle Outland Gates. Wasting kinetic units, but saving time. Looks like this is mission 4-4-4. Really wish it would let us go out up in there, because it kind of looks like it might be neat to explore, but probably not. Yeah, thinking. Maybe it's not thinking. Yeah, it's thinking. Ever so slowly. I wonder if this cutscene will be... Let's time it. It is now 9:34. Ratzig. Who does this upstart think she is? Summoning the heads of the 12 Orders just to make us wait? Indubitably, woobitably. That's not easy to say. We've more pressing matters to deal with than the whims of some young girl. And it's all because Melvin had to kick the bucket Taru. This is true, he did die. Ugh! I can't believe we leaders have been reduced to mere paper shuffle wafflers. Thanks to his reckless antics, colonization's practically been slow to a halt. Taru. If only he'd kept his nose stuck in his books, then we wouldn't be stuck in this bureaucratic quagmire. Could you please be a little more considerate of the deceased? What are you drinking? I'm having rum and coke myself. We are having... It's RC Cola with Gentleman Jack. And, it's not that bad. I guess it's more Gentleman Jack than it is RC Cola at this point. I was just saying that I was just saying what everyone was thinking. I don't see the harm in that. Plus, it's not like he'll rise from the grave to seek revenge because I hurt Taru his feelings posthumously. I don't think I said that last word right, but oh well. My apologies, everyone. I did not expect to take so long. I hope you do not intend to start the meeting on as short notice as you sent out these summons. Some of us still have yet to arrive. Yeah, I don't know how to do his voice. I have something to say that simply cannot wait. Please, the future of Audolin lies in the balance. The future of Audolin, you say? I was under the impression you were only investigating what took place in the waterways. I was. Well, thank the goddess that we dropped everything so this royal Wataru could waste our time with information on Watergate. Didn't you know Reginald and Amchuchu are already flexing their mental Maitaru to come up with a solution for that? Anyway, on to something of substance. Conditions in the hinterland are growing worse by the day. Hitherto unseen monsters are brazenly appearing before Coalition staff, even at high noon. Be a great time for a cutscene, but I'm afraid, yep, that's right. Just gonna be another mosaic pen. Livestock go missing after the fences erected to protect them miraculously break. Whole fields of crops are supposedly withering overnight Taru. So sad. Like rats from a sinking ship, the smaller beasts of the forest wample each other in an effort to take refuge on the coast. Just what are they weeing from? Good question. Could it possibly have something to do with the recent Taru spate of land shivers? What an utterly terrifying prospect that is. As a person in charge of the colonization initiative, these issues seem much more pressing than a little underground mishap. Say your piece, Ciela, but make it snappy. Then allow me to get right to the point. The tunnel collapse in the waterways and subsequent change in water flow down there was not the result of a land shiver. What sort of ridiculousness are you hinting at? Care to elaborate for us, Iki? The waterways were attacked by a living person. Why? To replace the geomancy within them. The divine magic that once safeguarded the area has been supplanted by evil sorcery. You mean to say that someone annulled the only entity keeping us from certain death? There is no need for theatrics, Hildebert. Please, just calm down. Theatrics? The last bulwark against the overpowering thaumaturgical forces slobbering at our gates just fell, and you accuse me of theatrics? Iki says the Urgisod has been supplanted by another form of magic, meaning that it has vanished completely. For all intents and purposes, we have reverted to the age of the Great Expedition. The curse of the Founder King shall descend upon Audolin once more. Our thriving society will be utterly ruined. If only we had not begun raping the land by trying to colonize it. I scoff off in your general direction, Hildebert. If we had a pinch of bale for every hole in your logic, we could build a new waterway out of solid gold. Besides, who cares if some musty superstitions no longer seal the way? I know I'm not afraid of any evil spirit Taru. Even if I was, though, you could simply deploy your vast Taru army of Witherspoon exorcists and hocus pocus it away. You could hold a grand-scale wake of the lilies and curry-worry pioneer support as well. Hey, how about chanting a ritualistic phrase like "the power of Altana compels you" to get people more involved? Yes, and I'll have the Ministry of Commerce sponsor vendors. We'll be swimming women in bailed. You know not of what you speak, Churro Machuro. At least I know what I ate this morning, you old fart Taru. Calling our founding father an evil spirit to hocus pocus away is an affront to our whole civilization. Pardon my naivety. I didn't realize I had free reign to curse worse my own people as long as I found their home founded their home millennia ago. Even the village idiot Taru knows that someone who harms an entire city should be considered evil. I beg of you, do not let your emotions get the better of you. I was actually kind of enjoying that. I wish I'd keep going. There is something else I must... Oh, Getting cut off. World-shattering news, everyone. It's Sam Choo-Choo. Reginald and I just returned from surveying the damage in Rala waterways and made a startling discovery-wobbery. Those walls didn't come crumbling, wombling down because of a land shiver. You may need to take a Centaur for this. They fell at the hands of a living being. Bum, bum, bum. Isn't that the most shock-walking news of your lives? Apparently not. But why? I'm positively befuddled-wuddled. Because Ziki just got done telling us the same thing. You were close, though. Ah, the close only count taros in on the dot and hand grenades. How about this juicy woosy? Really, hand grenades? Close? Wow. How about this juicy woosy bit of intelligence then? The explosive wosive used was so ancient. As far as I know, the only person who'd have the knowledge to build it is Melvin. What did you say? I said the design was ancient taro. In other words, really old. No, not that. The part where you implied Melvin built it. Ah, yes. The distinguishing characteristic is diffused. From what I gleaned, it looks as if one can set the time at which the device detonatarus. Not a word. Not even a corrupted word. Oh well. The technology employed dates back to the Great War that raged long ago. I remember him showing me a wiregram of it in his notebook. And the remains of this one match it perfectly. It's a shame he's dead. As I have never seen one in these lands before, I postulataru that Melvin was intimately acquainted with its workings. But this doesn't come as a surprise either, does it? You people are no fun one at... What was that? What do you suppose this means for us? Sorry to barge in on your tippity-top secret conversations, but... Isn't there something, off about all this? What should a lowly servant know of critical analysis? It is hardly your place to... I think we all know that Melvin's gone to the big treasury in the sky. Tee-hee. But if that's true, how could he have made the bomb go boom boom? I think it's downright mean and rude to frame someone when he can't defend himself. Wait a second. I never said anything about him being a culprit Taru. Besides... Shh! I'm trying to think. Take a while. Eureka! My muse has inspired me. I know who did it. Now you listen here, you... Wait, you know who did it? This I simply must hurry here. Please, humor us. Alright. The culvert is... Wait. The heck? How does she know these things? And why did we have to zone for this? Makes no sense. Oh my goodness. Cheers. A topic we'll talk about later. Wait. Being in front of you all has given me a case of the tummy twitherum. I need some fresh air. Or maybe some dessert. I could really go for something sweet after using all that brain power. Wow. I actually got one eye to wink. Not so bad. Wow. Why is everyone so quiet? Or, an even better question, is Melvin really dead? Oh, I know who she is now. Alright. Did you search every itty-bitty nook and cranny of his body to make sure? I Vermilia, the legendary sleuth of Evelyn, will answer that. Answer what all you inquiring minds wish to know. And that is the name of the percolator. Which is... Wait for it. I'm waiting. Maybe I'm supposed to hit something. Melvin, his crime being too handsome. His chiseled jaw and burning passion for life are enough to make any woman die of longing. This is like a really bad fanfic, but oh well. Yes. Death. The savior of all. Release from constant suffering. I can barely contain myself thinking of all the fun we're going to have together. Wahaha. Yeah. Transformation time. Cyndaquil, you don't think this means... I've had it up to here with your nonsensical japes. This is not a schoolyard, but a seat of government. Actually, this is probably... Well, yeah. If you are unwilling to contribute to the discourse, then... Oh, got the better of them. Does anyone happen to know an easy-to-get 119 staff for Black Mage? Yes! I do. I don't know the name of it, but I got one on Dent last night. Let me find out what the name is. It'd be the Oberon weapon? Let's see. We're gonna get the name real quick here. Or someone else is probably gonna come up with the name real fast. Come on. So slow. It might not be that easy to get. You have to get some Riftborn boulders or Beatsu or that kind of thing as well, but you can get those with Records of Eminence, copper vouchers, that type thing. Waiting on the game for it to load because it's going so slowly right now. Obero staff is easy, thank you. What is it called? No, I'll at least show you the stats. Maybe it's going to be up on that window up there. Let's see, equipment. I should still have it in his inventory. Is that the one where you have to beat a 20 SKCNM thing? Yeah, I think you do. And that might not... I think you'll have to beat it on normal. Let's see. Paladin. Magic accuracy plus 20, magic attack bonus plus 20, magic damage plus 224, stab skill plus 242, that can be easy for that. Parrying skill plus 242, that's good. Magic accuracy skill plus 228. Yeah, Paladin. I have no idea what it looks like either. It might have a skull on it. I don't have Black Mage at 99 on this guy, so... Yeah, but... that would be my suggestion. There might be better suggestions out there too, but... Hildebert goes, Moof? I don't think I'm finished yet, Gramps. In fact, I'm just getting started. I think you just have to do the fight on normal difficulty, which shouldn't be too hard, depending upon your job. Awesome, thanks a lot. The skirmish weapon isn't too hard either. That might be easier too, because you can... I don't know. I haven't done the skirmish one, so I can't say. Don't kill him. I like this guy. Alright, he should be able to survive from that. Why don't you take a seat with a star? Why is everyone getting cold feet? This is the part where things really heat up. Hildebert! Tentacle's panicking. Really? You should be like using flash and shield bash and stuff. I'm gonna cap my skills and do the fight. There you go. That's the way to do it. Nice cadenza, my dear Savenja. Nice cadenza, my dear Savenja. I'd like nothing more than to move to a Kento at this point, but I fear we've already reached the quota. Whatever do you mean? You're all unbearable idiots. Talk about melodrama. You all constantly squabble over the most trivial of things. Everyone's content to play King Diddley of the squat islets. Then there's this whole inner struggle over colonization. To be for it or against it, it's certainly a dumb question when nothing ever gets accomplished. The 12 orders, more like the 12 disorders. Yeah, she's floating now. At best, you're a disease that's slowly killing the nation. Yep, see, floating off the air. I can ask. Whoopsie, maybe I got a bit out of character. Oh well. You were all bound to find out eventually. Let's lift the curtain on this climax. For the Oberon weapons, you need to beat SKCM in M. 20 SKCM fight. Any ideas which is the easiest? I'm gonna ask for a black mage, but we'll see what it says. We'll see what the link shell says. Boom, boom, boom. There she goes. Getting all really weird looking. Well, at least it didn't actually, you know, break her out. What the? We'll see what happens. Familia! Yeah, I always thought this guy looked a little creepy. Greetings, leaders of the 12 Orders. My name is Balamor, but you may know me by other fantastical names such as the Deathbone Zal. Depends really on gear jobs you have. Deadborn what? Zal? Sounds like a ridiculous villain made up by a Galka Youngin Wundling. However, I'm playing only a supporting role. Let's all give a standing ovation to the anti-hero of this moving tragedy. But how? A demon in the castle? What is this city coming to? Melvin! I assume all of you are present? Why, hello there, Ursula. How nice to know that you made it back in one piece. But it seems that you have not been completely honest with them. Do they understand the extent of the horrors that took place in that village deep within the jungle? Why does he not have eyes? Oh, that could be bad. Do they understand the extent to which that friend of yours was involved? And do they understand exactly what you did to me? You're one to talk. I advise you not to employ intellectually dishonest tactics here. They will only serve to further tighten the noose around your neck. The more you try to conceal facts, the more seeds of curiosity you sow. Eventually, those seeds will sprout and bear the fruit of dissent. You had best repent before you are forced to eat the ire of every order leader here. Although it pains me to say so, I have preparations to which I must attend. Fare thee well, and may you all be able to play nice for a tad bit longer. That's that one up. That was a rather staccato intermezzo. I guess I should take a bow and head off stage as well. I wouldn't want to leave you thinking I'm a mere extra in this production, though. Therefore, why don't I give you something to remember me by? Oh, that reminds me. I heard something about... what was it called again? A curse of the Founder King. Apparently, all your ancestors who ignored the king's dying words met with unfortunate ends. Now that the king's kind of... Now that's the kind of story that jingles my bells. You are a wanton degenerate, if that brings you any sort of joy. In due time, you'll all be ballyhooing like when colonization was given the boot. kind of farce worse is this? Nothing's different to her at all. No need to rush. I said it in due time, remember? But maybe the dress rehearsal's already begun in some places. The figurative big top hat that once protected you is no more. You're as naked as the day you people first set foot upon these shores. Now that you're exposed to the elements, there's nothing to stop my little spell from raining down upon you. Its droplets will turn to buckets, and then to torrents, leaving everyone you've ever held dear to drown. I can already hear your screams of terror. They're like an encore call to my ears. Of course, you won't enjoy it nearly as much as I will. Hello, Dark. Got a good set of trust. You are on Black Mage. You would be fine with Amphibian Assault 2. Sleepka the mobs and help your trust burn through each mob. You good? Of course, you won't enjoy it nearly as much as I will. Oh, that's my cue. Time to exit stage right. There is a way for you to remove this curse, though. I'll be more than happy to divulge it, if you can find me. Now to begin this game of hide and seek. Ready or not, here I go. Alright, so that cutscene took about half an hour? Wait, is it over? But it's not. But it's still going. Yep, I think it's still going. Remelia! Remelia! I don't even know if I said that right. Daniel, you wouldn't happen to be on Quetzalcoatl, would you? Arciela. I don't know what to do, Cyndaquil. Vermilia's not opening her eyes. Well, just what have the Peacekeepers been doing this whole time anyway? Spit shining their Butaros? And Iki, how could you let that magic force veiling the city get destroyed? Incompetent Tarus, the both of you. Why do we even suffer your presence in these discussions? This is a pretty good song. Are you trying to start something, Furball? All you do is put others down to build yourself up. You don't give a damn about this city's policies unless they make you bail. A weak argument, Haru, made by an equally weak mind. I'm just telling it like it is. Face the truth and stop getting your britches in a bundle over it. Relax and take a deep breath, you two. How are we supposed to be relaxed? Did you just not see what happened? That phantasm? Some good that Urgus stupid thing is. And what in the goddess's name was Melvine talking about, Arciela? Indeed, we would be most appreciative if you could tell us the truth. Although I am certain the whole thing is a plot by the pro-colonization faction to sully the integrity of those willing to uphold the Founder King's wishes. If you keep proposing ridiculous theories like that, Hildebert, I might actually start believing Chero Machero's claim that you're senile. No one asked for your opinion, conspirator. The rotten rhetoric your kind spews forth does nothing but breed lies and deception. We might have actually not liked that. Such is made all the more apparent now that we know Melvine lives. Surely my theory is far less absurd than the blatant falsehoods this girl has been feeding us. Enough already. About had it up to here with you people. Do none of you realize what just happened right in front of you? Be adults and act like your age for once. Who cares about your stance on the colonization movement? This is much bigger than that. Now's the time to put aside our differences for the good of the nation. Yet all you can do is sling mud at each other like prehistoric brutes. Look at the big picture. What's the purpose of our 12 orders? I've always thought it was to protect the people, but apparently you think it's to grab more power for yourselves. You completely ignore the blight in the jungle, pawning off their responsibilities on pioneers. You each take credit. You each take credit for the movement's victories and blame others for its failures. I can't take any more of this useless bickering. Ruin is staring us right in the face, yet you're only looking for personal gain. Frankly, it's pathetic. Shut your damn mouth, wench! What would a mere child know of governing a city-state? It takes more than lofty ideals and good intentions to keep a nation functioning. I have remained silent about your improper behavior in defense to the Chancellor, but I see little reason to do so if this is how you plan to act in his stead. Do you think your royal lineage grants you innate asylum from our skepticism? Anyone with half a head on their shoulders would doubt the veracity of the claims you make. A talking dragon, a clandestine village hidden in the shadows of Mount Camir. I say, my sentiment Taros exactly. I don't know how you were able to win Iki's respect, but I doubt even half the people here believe your cockamamie-wamey stories. However, what Melvin said is a much more crucial subject. What do you think he needs to make preparations for? And how'd he manage to fake his own death? Can you imagine going to extent Taro for a prank? Lanos rep. Happy Friday, Lanos. Don't think you can scare-wear me with a dirty look. I mean, it's sad. He probably just bit the bucket, but yeah, dropped dead right there. The evil look from Arciela, because women have that power. What? What are you doing, you idiot Taru? Out of the way! Is there a white mage in the house? He's not breathing. You're joking, right, Taru? I wish I were. No, you can't be serious. All the... First, that phantasm appears in the castle. Now Machero inexplicably collapses. And let us not forget about Melvin's return from the dead. Oh, he's shaking. All of this... Ooh, you got the stream games for the weekend. Awesome. Hopefully Final Fantasy 13's among them. Is entirely your doing. I'm not 100% sure, but she looks a little bit more flushed than usual. Probably just my imagination. I can see why you are sometimes called the Wild-Born Witch. You definitely seem to care more about the jungle than the sacred city. Exactly what is your plan for engendering the downfall of our society, you evil enchantress? Stop right there, White Whiskers. What's all this caterwauling for? You're a grown Elvan. Don't get so hot under the collar just because a maiden got caught up in the moment. Will be FF11 Monstrosity Saturday and Heroes of Might and Magic 3 on Sunday. Haven't done that one. Stream from 9 AM to 3 PM Pacific Standard Time, only on Saturdays and Sundays. It's not like she has some kind of death gaze or anything. There's no way she could send him reeling with a single look. And you, Arciela. There's usually a time and a place for everything, but not for that phrasing. Exactly. Should a riot have started, it would have been all your fault. Stuff it, Rat Zig. Don't add fuel to the fire. I officially declare this meeting adjourned. Return to your respective orders and take stock of the situation there. Arciela, I assume you erupted like that because you have been through so much recently. Perhaps a rest would do you some good. Wow. Send her to her bedroom. Ah, what a stressful day. Cyndaquil, you're probably due for a cat nap too. We got kicked out. Oh. Things happen, I suppose. So yeah, cutscene. Practically half an hour long. That was called an emergency convocation. We are now on mission Alamore, the Deathborn Zol. Is it Zol or Zol? Maybe it's Gold. Because, you know, X-ray, something like that. Wait until the next game. Zoning is not necessary. Then speak to Plo Trishbach in Eastern Adeline for a cutscene with Ignis, Cynthia, and Ingrid that ends this mission and begins the next. Sucks. Alright, so we gotta mess around for half an hour. We can find something to do, I suppose. How we doing on space? Got lots of space. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go to Western Evelyn. No, let's go to Mormar Basalt Fields. Haven't done that one in a little whiles. And Frontier Station, biovac number 1. I think we'll be closest. Maybe number 4. What are we looking for? We're looking to just get into a fight with stuff. We should do it with... Who should we do it with? Shantoto. Yeah, we'll get her out. Maybe. First, now we're just wasting time. Oh, we forgot to get, you know, those things. Ionis? I think that's what it's called. She can't give it to us, can she? Good day to you. This is Frontier Biovac number 5. Frontier Biovac number 5 is currently at 100% durability. We are in need of provisions, so would it be possible for you to undertake a coalition assignment and assist us in keeping this place running? No. Jig? No. Conquest? Let's just do these guys. Don't take too long. Wide scan, what are we looking for? Team spout? Nope. Under apt. Old for the run. Bobble Walkers. And Snaggletooth Raptor. I have no idea where to go. I would imagine it's going to be kind of in the middle of these things, so... Back that guy. He'll give us a rough idea what direction to go. Maybe we should just kill everything. Not like we need to be anywhere for a little while. But man, go and get the Rajas ring back on. Get some aggro here, a bunch of different stuff. So watch this all be like super difficult. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Let's go and take care of these guys first. All 3 of them. Flash, get back over here. Why don't you go fight in Shantoto? Maybe you can go fight in Shantoto, but stay over here. Hopefully everybody likes this music. I'm sure we're going to be listening to it for a little whiles. Boom, 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 boom. Ah! I guess we ended up over here. No worries. Alright, so I guess you lose aggro when you go into one of these things. Shouldn't be complaining. This is the more fun music. What is it called again? You stray too far from the colonization, leave. You will be discharged in 5 seconds. So, we have a necklace. Regen plus 10, refresh plus 10. Let's give that a try. Since this is technically a read. I'm surprised the thing died as quickly as it did too. I wonder if there is a better one of these. We're gonna actually farm these things. I don't know if you can really call it farming these things. I would like the back piece for paladin. I think you can get them from these, but it's kind of like a rare drop. Maybe? Maybe not. There's the last one. Another thing I don't understand is why we don't have aggro from all these bad guys, but... Ability, weapon skill... Let's do Savage Blade again. Knocking it down to 50%. Surprised at how much damage I did with that. And we're just on Pally. I'm sure the Truster helped. Alright, so that clears that. We can now cross over. Yep. Killed all these guys in the process. And now we're just going to head off in this general direction. We only got a Alizarin Yogurt Shard 2. Not the back piece. Map. Wide scan. The same a little south. Go stab this guy. A mountain paste. Fairly easy prey. And then we got Thunder F's. Back! We want to play. Did they link? Kind of looks like they linked. Like two of them. I got 1954 with Bale for killing that thing. And I think, yeah, 800 earlier. Not so bad. More bad guys. 1,465 capacity points off that thing. Really? Is it me, or does that seem like a lot more than usual? Usual being like 200 or 300. How much this one gives? 1,305. Not as much, but still quite a bit. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the Trizic ring being up. Probably. Glitchy. Kitty's asleep on my lap. Yeah, at least we're killing lizards. And multiple enemies. But mostly lizards. Here comes Shantoto for the killing blow. Thank you, Shantoto. Now we're just going to continue running in this general direction. Seeing what we find. Click the flash button. The flash button! This guy shouldn't be alive much longer. We got a 3,000 TP Savage Blade coming here. Well, he may not even live that long. We got buffs to do. Whack! I think we just did 12,000 points of damage. These guys aggro by sound. Kinda seems that way. Oh, we don't have time. Wow, we lost aggro to Shantoto. Totally not surprised. Boom, boom. Alright, how do we get over here? That's kind of neat. Can't cross over here, though. Cross over at this end? No, we're probably just doing this the wrong way. Let's go over this way. looked like there was an opening. Could be wrong. But one thing we haven't done. I haven't climbed down these vines yet. Could be something down there. Probably isn't, but we do have the key item. We should try using it. Scalable area. What I miss. You might be able to descend using these vines if only you had climbing and a pair of Vec gloves. I'm pretty sure we do. Yes. Unfortunately, it's not going to use a cutscene like in Chains of Mathia. I'm going up and down the ladders. It was like so awesome, those cutscenes, let me tell you. We should go back to the, was it Fomia Aqueducts? I don't know how to say it. I want to call it the Permathia Aqueducts, but not the right name. Can we cross over from here? Kinda think not. Yeah. Is a dead end. Sure, there's a reason for it. No idea what that reason could be. Maybe there's, yeah, there's another part that we can climb down. Gonna get lost. That's okay, we're just exploring right now. Lizards! Tetris lizard. Incredibly easy. Huh. According to this, people are having trouble logging into Twitch. Twitch is blocked. It logged me out of all devices and won't let me log back in. I think there's a really big LOL tournament tonight. Whenever that happens, their servers usually hiccup for a bit. Okay. We should all watch that. Alright, so now where are we? I don't know, but let's go ahead and flash this guy while we find out. Whoops. There we go. Map buttons. There might be something to the south of us. It might not be. Let's go check it out. How's this guy not dead yet? Oh, because he's just easy prey, not incredibly easy. That's good to know. Fire breath. Oh no! It got stunned. That's so sad. Here comes Ripper Fang. Watch this one-shot me. Or do 0 points of damage. Because, wow. 1,522 capacity points. 7,200 limit points. Do that again. Stabity McStab stab. Somebody got a Wake Slayer. I have no idea what a Wake Slayer is, but go with slash L Congo Rats. Still don't know what it is. Slash this guy. How much did we get? 1,055 for the chain. Not that much more. If we really kept the chain alive, it'd be a lot easier. What's really bad is what word I'm looking for here. Once the Trizac ring wears off, and it will probably wear off quickly, we'll only be getting 700-ish capacity points on these big guys. Only. How much these guys give? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wanted to turn this way in case one of the lizards try to get me from behind. They'll probably still get me from behind, but There we go. Even Shantoto. Bam! Nice. Alright, Ember Flesh Matama. Looks like easy prey. If they link. Bet they do. More of that stuff. Well, we're almost all the way to the south, but it really doesn't seem like we know where we're going. So we don't know where we're going. How's time going? Should almost be time to head back, so let's go ahead and get our warp ring equipped. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Be neat if we actually got a drop point. I doubt that's gonna happen. Let's check, see how close we are. Drop points, paladin. Well, okay, 23, almost 24k, so another 5 of these guys. I don't like that AoE. It kind of looks like a stun, doesn't it? But Scalding Breath. It's okay. Well, Tada can take it. He's already flaming. That's not quite. Just because he's a Corsair doesn't make him flamey, but probably just the coat, little ruffles. I only jest because I like him, and I'm jealous. I can't sport that, even if I wanted to, which I don't, but I'm still jealous. And those boots! That hat. That's what we need. We need a Corsair hat. Not that we do anything on Corsair, but it would be cool. Stream Final Fantasy XI with a hat. Maybe a red mage hat. Everyone should own a red mage hat. Just saying. I think Maida's got one. If not, we should get him one. Alright, now we're lost. But it's okay. I see some vines. We'll go climb down them. And 10,800 limit points. Wow. That there's a lot, I tell you. Like, I started flashing the dude, but like he saw me ahead of time. That's what the Trizic ring on. You think the Koromoru will cast a cure on us? I don't. I think we're gonna have to cast it ourselves. And somehow we kept a capacity point chain going. I would have thought it would have reset, but go and get both these guys on us. See if we can hold both these guys on us. The Shantoto out here. There we go. Oh, Wild Keeper Reeve has started at E5. I don't think we're going to be making it to that one. We're going to kill these two guys and then we're going to warp out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, that's one dead. Oh, I take that back. Let us go ahead and finish off the Vanquished Lizards. We only need 4 more, and there's 3 of them right here. Maybe one will be popping behind us? Probably not. We'll go ahead and take care of that, and then we'll head back and pick up the next cutscene because reasons. Looks like we got a virus on us. It won't last long. Under quest, current. There we go, Vanquish Lizard. So it is the one for the next several hours. Oh, this friend is like, I'll kill you! That's my lizard buddy, not yours. Is that really a 12-minute sickness? Okay, maybe I can erase it. Yay, we can erase it. And this is why I always sub Dancer. Well, that's one of the reasons why I always sub Dancer. Yeah, fun time. More stabity McStabs. Was the last one? Nope. Last. See another lizard there. Objective list. Here, while we do that, let's go ahead and just get that one. Aren't we glad that raptors and lizards don't link together? I mean, they do link, they just don't link with one another. Less. Objective list. Other. So that's done. Probably do the heal for 500 HP, but we won't do that. We'll do this one, because we can just easily say, yo, and then bam, some more. Double sync, no vanquish multiple enemies. That one's... And now I kind of wish we had vanquish lizards turned on earlier, but we'll do that one. Dark's headed out. Have a good weekend. See you Monday. Have a great weekend. We might actually go see Star Wars this weekend. Nah, we're gonna go see Zoolander. Just tell the message we're gonna go see Star Wars. And then, surprise! It's like only 2 theaters in Dallas-Fort Worth that still play Zoolander. And it's like both of them only have it for like... Speaking of surprise... The raptor popped up behind us. Got us from behind, but it did not interrupt us. Which is also so neat. Kind of brings back memories of the good old days when you were running for the zone line. And you're like, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. And then you get the black screen where it goes now loading, and then it comes back to the zone you're in, and you're dead on the zone line. I'm like, I didn't make it. So sad. Alright, so we're gonna travel to another home point. We're gonna do Odolin Isles. Let's do Eastern Odolin. Home point number 1. Yes, please. So we gotta wait until the next game day, then speak to Plo Trish Bach in Eastern Odolin for a cutscene with Ignis, Cynthia, and Ingrid that ends this mission and begins the next. That's not what I'm looking for. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. This'll work. Kinda lost. But now we're found. We're gonna click this thing. Go to Eastern Odolin. We want Castle Odolin Gates. For 1 kinetic unit. Cheers. Alright. Here's hoping this cutscene is not half an hour as long. Half hour long as well, because I have those problems. Mistress Arciela refuses to take any of her meals. No matter what tactics we employ, we simply cannot get her to leave her chambers. I fear that perhaps the best course of action is to simply leave her be. Oh, the Leafkin. Master Ignis? Cyndaquil. Give. Heirloom. Necklace. Give back the necklace? Do what with what? Bring me Odolin necklace. Do what with what? We only do it because it lets us do it. Give back the necklace? Yes, must, have, please. Oh, you made it say please. Wow, so sad. Those soft eyes, that round figure, those rustling leaves. He is cuteness incarnate. The Cyndaquil doesn't get it either. Oh well. Alright, get out. But wait, I need to trade you something. Oh no, it's her. If only we could fight her again. Looking as woefully wretched as ever, I see. Is there something you want to discuss? What brings you here? Is there something you want to discuss? Not with a maggot like you. I heard about the princess, and I think it's plain pathetic. Where did the dignity and perseverance she showed in Khmer Drifts go? Arciela should know by now that life isn't all giggles and sunshine. It actually is. She needs to treat this as a test of will. However, I understand how her emotions could get the best of her after all she's been through. She is a young and passionate idealist, yet has been ostracized by the council members. All the while, misfortune bombards her homeland from every direction. That is enough to take the wind out of anyone's sails. And that is where you might as well come in. Stop being a chico on the wall and actually do some good for once. Show her that she is not alone in this chaos. Make her heart burn with fervor once more. That task will be a daunting one to complete, considering her current mental state, and that I could not. Uh-oh. Ugh, cut me some slack. I knew you were daft, but now I have to question whether or not you are even sentient. Let me spell it out for you. Give Arciela, are you following me? Something she likes. Talking with you always leaves me drained. I'll be going before I catch whatever form of stupidity afflicts you. Alright, so now we should be on a mission called Anagnoris or something. Norisis. Yeah, that's it, because you're leaving out an S. Anagnorisis. Who cares? Trade a necklace you received from the light stand earlier in Ellen's refuge, Arcea's grace, or Ignis's result. No, I'm wearing it. Dang it. Why do we gotta trade it? Just when I was starting to like it, a little flowery thingy. I should put the chocobo whistle on instead. We will. Let's ring back on, because. Yeah. Ending ring. If only we could have like the opponent's ring, but. So sad. So now it's going to be under View House. So we put it in a Mog Wardrobe so we wouldn't accidentally toss it out when we would be tossing out all the other stuffs. It's going to be at the bottom. No. Yes. No. I think it'd be with the other necklaces. Except I keep thinking that this is a necklace because it kind of looks like one, but it's not. Necklaces, there it is. Arciela's Grace. That's already been down there. Now we're going to do trade. Arciela's Grace. This is also one of those things that if you do accidentally toss it, you can't continue. Unless you, like, do a GM call, but yeah. Yes, this is Arciela's Grace. This Arciela's Grace does look to be the keepsake they requested. That's it. Trade a necklace you received from the light sand. You blow a Trish bug to end this mission and begin the next. The necklace is lost when you do this, but you will receive an upgraded version in a later mission. So, missions? Yep, just the thing. The necklace returned. It is now time to procure a gift, sure to raise Arciela's spirits, as per Ingrid's advice. Speak to Endrian in the Selenium Memorial Library to receive a copy of Suffering's between this mission beginning and the next. I don't even know what that word is, but you might be able to spell that. Go to Eastern Outland. Let us go to the Scouts Coalition. Is it bad that we know how to get to the library without having to... Yeah, I guess it is bad. Square Enix really wanted everybody to know where the library was in Outland. I guess. At least that's what I'm thinking. The Selenium Memorial Library contains... Just let me in. As well as the latest latest eliminated publications. Wait. I need to tell you more. Okay, so now we need to speak to Andrian. Is she the Elven lady? Crystal. Behind me? No. Oh. Duh. He's over here in a box. Yeah. Them ears that go out so far. Good tidings to you, Cyndaquil. What knowledge do you seek in our humble archives this day? I'm looking for stuff to cheer people up. Oh! You wish to know if the princess has spent an inordinate amount of time combing through the pages of a particular tomb? To be sure, you are referring to something other than a historical text, correct? Odd. I see. Aha! She also hears. I think I know exactly what... I think I know exactly the book for you. Hopefully this does not take long. What does Square Enix consider doesn't take long? I mean, really? 3 years? I remember seeing her hastily shove this one into a completely separate shelf once, so it must be a guilty pleasure of hers. Let me worry about the whole checkout process. You go on ahead to Arciela. Please give the princess... Excuse me. Please give the princess my regards. Running this way. So we got obtain the key items, suffering Sacaphorus. Gotta read it though. Key items, temporary key items. I'm gonna assume it's a temp. There it is. Suffering Sacaphorus. Often cited as a definitive cookbook for young women who exhibit a soft spot for sweets. This volume details dozens of adorable recipes. Even the cover is enticing enough to eat, though that would surely put the Selenium Memorial Library out a coveted text. Okay, leave the library. I'm assuming we leave the library. Yeah, I need to read the next mission. Haven't done that yet. Maybe that's what I should have named this broadcast. Suffering Sacrament. Word. Probably not. Alright. Take the Suffering Sacaphorus to Plo Trishbach outside Castle Eldon for a cutscene with Cynthia, Arciela, and Yignis, completing this mission and starting the next. You will generally have to pick each option when prompted for a response. There is a text box that says ... and prompts you for 3 blank responses. All 3 of them give the same result. Jeez. So that's kind of cheating ahead, but oh well. Speaking of red mage hats, let's go to Eastern Edelin by the castle entrance. We return into some pixels. Then we pop out some other pixels. And then we're gonna go, hey, I got a book. Should let me in. Actually, we should do this in our cooking attire, but we don't have cooking attire. Mistress Arciela requested an audience with you. I wish you all the best. Bow. Sorry, not nod. That was a bow. That doesn't look comfy, does it? Could be bad. What will you say to her? Are you alright? Yella. ... After the council dispersed, reports began flooding in. Each detailed how certain people involved with the 12 Orders had met with some grave misfortune, just like that lunatic jester predicted. Worst of all, Diana was one of them. The little girl? I made a promise when the World Tree was resurrected that I wouldn't cry ever again. I've already broken it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't take it anymore. The shock was too much for someone as weak as me. I thought I knew the jungle inside and out, but I didn't know a single thing about it. I can't even tell good from evil anymore, partly because there's evil in me. I said some horrible things at the assembly. They weren't just a way of calling attention to the problem. I truly meant them. All in my life, they've called me a witch behind my back, but I've never felt it. Not until now. Those sprites risked their lives for me, but, to tell the truth, it was all in vain. I'm not worth protecting. Because of me, Camilla. Cyndaquil. It's only a matter of time before you fall to my curse too. Get away while you still can. Bye. You did the best you could. You're not weak in the least. This isn't the Arciela I know. I'm more like what I would say. Who are you and what have you done with Arciela? ... You did the best you could. You're not weak in the least. You're not weak in the least. Yes, I am. None of this would have happened if I were stronger. You did the best you could. Probably the worst thing is... That's the thing. I didn't. All I did was foul things up. You're not alone in this. Nothing will happen to me. I think we're all weak. You're not alone in this. But if you stick by me, you'll surely... Nothing will happen to me. Can you be so sure? I think we're all weak. I know I said that on Mount Khmer, but I appreciate your kind words. Still, I can't help but think that if only... Uh-oh. Those of you with small children might want to turn away. If only I died in the jungle back then. There she goes. Waterworks going full blast. Want the top row, the middle row, or the bottom row? Oh, bottom. Yeah. Gosh. More dots. Cyndaquil? Oh! Did we slap her? I think we did. Never say that again. Terrible thing to say. Sorry. I died back there. Never say that again. So, Square Enix is okay with you hitting a woman. Even though they didn't show it, but it kind of definitely implied that. And this also comes in the, you know, once you strike the woman, they will fall for you. What was I thinking? I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sorry. It's time to go settle the score. Because it is a game. ... But how can we believe anything that raving jester said? Even if you find him, he might not help at all. Doing nothing will help us even less. We're going to undo that curse. Okay, do that. Yep. Positive attitude. That's what Pokemon do. I can't argue with that. It's true. You can't. Keep your lips flapping, though. According to Savinja, everyone who succumbed to this curse has exhibited the same inexplicable symptoms. Though it looks like they are dead at first glance, the Order of Janiston speculates that their souls have been removed. Well, of course, she didn't mention a time frame. I can't imagine people who would last long in that condition. We have to release Adolin from this terror as soon as possible. We've not a minute to spare. We've been wasting quite a bit of time on your bed. Doing nothing will help even less. I guess you're right. Plus, it's obvious that things involved with Melvine somehow. We're the only ones we can trust. No, the only ones who can do anything about this. In the name of all we hold dear, I'll leave my doubts behind and dive into the heart of darkness. Will you take the plunge with me, Cyndaquil? That's the spirit. Great. All happy again. I don't know how many lip flaps it took to say the word great in Japan or Japanese, but wow, that was a lot. What? A gift? pull this out of my butt and give it back to you. Back to SoA. I say, yeah, we're just doing it for tonight. Taking it easy. Getting ready for the weekend. Oh, you! Of all things to give me, you pick this! This would be a great time to panic. You're simply... This would be a nice cutscene, right? Or screenshot right there. Simply too good to me. There is the panic. You know, don't cry on the book. About making muffins. Wait. That'd be code. Cyndaquil, you're truly an extraordinary person. At first, I only thought it'd be funny if our paths crossed once more. Can you welcome me to the room, man? Say happy Friday. Oh, sorry. Been drinking. Sorry, fish. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Everybody get drunk. Cheers. Well, we were talking about you earlier when we were listening to the Western Albalin music. We were calling it the fish song. Oh, Cyndaquil, you're truly an extraordinary person. Not woman. Not Mithra. Person. At first, I only thought it'd be funny if our paths crossed once more. I had no idea we'd be close at all. Sorry if that sounded cold. It's just that I've never been able to expect much from anyone before. That's why I was so glad I could see you again at the banquet. Once we were reunited there, I thought that just maybe the wheels of something great had been set in motion. Oh, been meaning to do this, I keep forgetting. Button there, not that button there. Yes. There we go. And back to here. Sorry about that. Alright, that's why I was so glad I could see you again at the banquet. Once we were reunited there, I thought that just maybe the wheels of something great had been set. I wouldn't have been more acknowledging if I weren't in front of 11 of the most important figures in the city, but now I feel comfortable enough to say... Cleaning house, farming castles of all Bailey's S. Are we up to 5 million again? Might start a relic. Skip the relic. Go for the mythic. Oh no, do the relic first. Then maybe the mythic. You can offhand the mythic. There, that's it. But now I feel comfortable enough to say... ... Thanks for all you've done for me, Cyndaquil. Big bow. Alright, headed to bed. Take care and talk to you on Monday, unless you watch stream this weekend. I will do my best to catch your stream this weekend, Lenos. You have a great time. I'll catch you next time. Yeah, that's what I meant. Mythic. There you go. I'm done living in fear of what could have been. And somehow we're gonna turn this guy back into a real person. Ignis. Hi. Even know what he just did. Rala, Steppel, Almore, there. Ignis! Better not have killed him. He's still breathing. Goodness gracious, he always pushes himself too hard. I know my brother could barely get across what he wanted, but it sounded like Valamore should be in the Founder King's tomb within Rella Waterways. Let's go and show him. Whoever laughs last laughs loudest. Wow, I said that right. Nice. And they zoomed in on the very pixelated flowers. But, yeah. So we lost the key item. Suffering Saccharifrius. But we got the key item. Sepulture Ensign. So missions now. Audolin. Arciela's resolve. Your kind words have instilled confidence in the princess once more. In thanks, Ignis has bequeathed to you an item used in assessing the Founder King's tomb in Rella Waterways. Or he says. Balamor. We're gonna click this. Our sales resolve. Examine the Royal Sepulchre and Royal Waterways at N10 for a cutscene with Balamor and Arciela. That ends this mission and begins the next. Warning, if you've completed a thirst for the Eons, the blank target nearby may warp you out of Royal Waterways involuntarily. If you examine this target, you are prompted for a password. When an incorrect password is entered, the player is ejected to Eastern Outer Limb without warning. It is best not to examine it because it is not needed for this mission. Cyndaquil's not drunk. We're not drunk, we're just a little tipsy, but, you know, we have trouble steering in a straight line. And you would think with going downhill, you would actually be able to run a little bit faster. I would think going downhill, you would be able to run just a little bit faster. This would be so much fun, actually. That's what we need to do. I wonder how difficult it would be to like rebuild this city and using Skyrim stuff. That'd be kind of neat. Drinking wine? Nope, this is RC Cola mixed with Gentleman Jack with ice cubes. A bit cool. We're actually gonna need to refill it here in just a little bit. It's almost gone, but do that. There is an NPC. This guy looks a lot like my Black Mage alt on a Dentral Core. We call him Dark Schneider. That mine has dandy shades. I don't know. We're almost halfway through it. And by almost, we still got a ways to go. Get another bottle too. But that's just regular Jack Daniels, not the Gentleman Jack. Supposed to save the best for last, man. But not always, not always. I thought about. Maybe we'll do wine next time. Alright, so the Balamor fight, I've heard, can be a little rough solo. It probably will be. As long as I can keep everybody alive, I think we'll be okay. But there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to keep everybody. I feel like I keep myself alive. No, we need to keep Arciela up. Laugh out loud. I'm actually drinking vanilla Coke and Gentleman Jack. There you go. And let's see if I can say this name right. Oh, that's easy. Death 434. Happy Friday, Death 434. I wanted magic deals. Let's get these guys out. I was almost picked up some Sprite on the way home. Are you on Balmor's Ruse? No. We're on Arciela's Resolve, which I think is the one right before Balmor's Ruse. Yeah, so we're getting real close there. We just went to the grocery store. We saw how long the lines were. I'm like, I don't want to wait this long for Sprite. We got back in the car and went home. We were tired. The Balamor fight is not easy. Well, shucks. Means we're probably gonna die, but we're still gonna try it. Right, it's not easy. Oh no. Wait, what if we get the Balmor Trust NPC to fight alongside us? I thought the Hades fight was easier. Let's go in Spectral Jig. We are headed to N10. If I remember how to get there. I'm sure we don't. All the way down there. It would have probably been easier to actually take the other words entrance, but oh well. We'll go this way. We got Shantoto. Worst thing that could happen. Lots of bad things could happen. It's the AoE that I think is going to be the hardest part. So if we can keep most of the Trust NPCs out of AoE range, then we stand a chance. Not a great chance, but like ranged folks and Hirokiki, Ulmia. You can summon a lot more trust now. Yeah, doing the final expansion, Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, you get key items that allow you to bring up to 5 trust NPCs out at a time. And I think you can actually get access to that without having to complete the whole thing, because I haven't completed the whole thing. We got all 5. What I would really love to see is, missed a turn, didn't I? Oh, it's underneath us. Okay. Is being able to alliance up with other players that have their trust NPCs out, and, you know, being able to do like an 18-man alliance, except... except you only have 3 players. Check the map again. Is there a way to go a little south from here? I guess we'll find out. Do you have the Celtius Trust? I do. Yeah, that might come in handy. So... Alright, so we're obviously doing this the hard way. Let's go ahead and step out. Do it the easy way. So what I'm looking for is... Actually, hold on. We were trying to zig when I think we should have zagged. He is useful? Okay. I don't mind using him. My biggest concern is that he's going to be too close and taking too much damage. But he does have the job ability where he can refill everybody's HP, TP, and magic points, and I could see that being very useful. It's just in my experience, he rarely uses it, but should try it. Maybe we should go ahead and start working on a macro. Totally regenerates your health. Alright, NP, HP, TP, there you go. Yeah, that stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and find them. The name should stick out, shouldn't it? Maybe with DPS. Cell apostrophe PS. So macro, edit macro, paladin. Let's pick one that we don't use anymore. CB trust. What was CB? Well, campaign battle. We'll just move that up here. And we'll call this one Bow. Or just call it Ballamore, right? Balla. B-A-L-A-M-O-R. So, let's go ahead and get a template. I don't have to type all that extra stuff. Which has Koromoru. Paste, 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 paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to be doing Koromoru 5 times, but we will be doing cell, oops, apostrophe Tius. Let's see if we say it right. S-E-L... Yes? I'm sure that's wrong, because I got short-term memory problems. S-E-L-H apostrophe T-E-U-S. Maybe that was right. S-E-L-H apostrophe T-E-U-S. Alright. Hirokiki. Because she's white mage, and she stays out of the way. And then we just need 2 ranged folks doing DPS, like... Who do y'all like better? Tenzin or the other one? Tenzin. T-E-N-Z-E-N. Tenzin 2, wasn't it? That was it. I was looking for just straight up ranged DPS. Tenzin 2, Semelaina. Here she's good. Maki Chibuki would be neat, but without the 3rd Hirokiki Black Mage in the party, kind of useless. Go ahead and do Semih. S-E-M-I-H space. Wrong one. S-E-M-I-H. Oops, that was the wrong thing. Lafina. L-A-F-H-I-N-A? Probably not. Good way to find out. Trust. Nope. L-A-F-I-H-N-A. Almost had it. L-A-F-I-H-N-A. Had it backwards. I-H-N-A. Is this the 3 mobs in front of Balamor? Yes. What I read said to attack one dude. It's like one of them's just going to be cemented on Arciela. And then you're supposed to attack the other one. That'll get your DPS in range to attack that one. And then switch targets to Balamor, and then your trust NPCs will not move any closer. Kill the middle one first. Okay. I'll give that a try. So I'm going to go ahead and refa everybody, make sure this macro works. If I refa everybody, I don't need an R in that. Refa all. So that works there. Now we're just going to type in Balamor. Okay, we already got the first one misspelled. That wasn't the macro I was going for either, but Rust. S-E-M-I-H-L-A-F / P S-E-M-I-H-L-A-F-I-H-N-A. I don't know why I have so much trouble with this. S-E-M-I-H-L-A. Really? It already went away. H-N-A. I'd have to have some help with me with that fight. Yeah. L-E-F-I-H-N-A. Balamor. I probably have to use some food. I'm thinking, well, some defense food. I, Tenzin, have arrived. Come on, let me at him. A good punch is nothing without a couple black eyes. That's Cherry Kiki. And there's got that dude. And last, definitely least, Korumoro. Alright, so just gonna test this out. So they are staying at ranged, those guys are, and then these guys are like way over there. So this might work out fairly decent as far as limiting the amount of damage going on. Of course, it doesn't help that I lose hate, and then that messes everything up. Plant Passage Slug. We'll say this, the DPS does seem to be a little bit lacking this way, but it's not necessarily about just straight on, full on DPS. You have to survive. Yeah, whoa, how did you do that? Wait, do what? I'm like half paying attention. Well, what did I do? He's running this way, and then we're gonna go down this way. I think we're already lost. Oops. I did click Spectral Jig, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Oh well, we'll have to turn it off, looks like soon. Anyhows. Let's just go ahead and keep going straight. Let's see if we can make it out this way. Control your trust during the battle. Well, I really don't the ranged ones, both the Tenzin with the bow and the Semilafina, they'll stay at range to get out of the way. And then Cherokee will also stay at ranged, and she'll move around dependent upon wherever the hate is. If boss comes at her, then she'll run this way and then that way. These guys, they don't run, they just stay wherever the fight is, or where the battle starts. So that kind of works, but really I don't have any control over them. It's just more, will they stay out of a close by zone. And if I can keep heat, then be alright. We shall see. Like I said, I just wanted to test it out, and it looked like it worked okay. Just have to remember to use flash, because I won't have provoke. Idea 2. I mean, we will have access to words. I'm already forgetting words. Some types of magic. Is this the Royal Sepulchre? Okay, we found it. Without getting too lost. For those of you that didn't notice, it's got a little insignia. Alright, see what happens. That poor stance that Sema's standing at, it looks like it would just get so uncomfortable after a while. Got her hair tied back. Right boob's all glowing. That looks painful. Bright light is bright. Well, there's no mistaking it. There's not. Kind of like a pier floating on top, isn't it? This is the Founder King's sepulcher. Dagger is starting to glow. What's this? I think Ortharsine's reacting to that monument in the center. I didn't expect you to get here so easily. It is a Square Enix game after all. I figured no one'd find me blending into the backdrop, but it looks like you pulled back the drape on my ruse. Balamor. What's wrong, pretty princess? You've come down with a terrible case of mean face since we last met. Although I won't be reciting any pains either, thanks to your arrival. This wasn't in the script at all. I made it so that you could have to struggle mightily through each act, and then break a leg. Literally. I suppose you managed to get here because of that girl. Exactly. I'm not alone in this fight anymore. And that's how I know we'll beat you. Wee-hee-hee. Really? Wee-hee-hee? Oh well. My mistake. I typecast you as a delicate flower, but we'll see how well you audition for the role of stalwart crusader. I almost said thugs. Things are finally starting to get interesting. It's true. Been boring for quite a while. I think I've taken a liking to you two. Though the waterways have many intriguing sights, I'd say this guy right here, it's top bill. Once the forces have reversed completely, that's when the show will really start. What are you babbling about? Never mind. Sometimes you just can't wait for opening night. The director never said I couldn't interact with members of the audience. You don't mind joining me on stage for a bit, do you? Then it's decided. We'll have simply the best time ever. At first glance, this looks like any old doll rumored from some musty old attic chest. But when I do this, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. What a twist. Now she's got a whole supporting cast. As an aside, you know what that collecting statue parts has gotten popular lately, right? That whole thing was my idea. That was where... What were they called again? Otherworldly skidaddies? I don't know. Making them was just a passing fancy. But let's relive those fond memories. Still, I don't want to bore myself to death waiting for you to slog through everything. I know I'll push some strings and make it in one act long. On that note, let's end this game of hide and seek and embark on a scavenger hunt. Ready, set, go! They're kind of cute. Where'd they go? I had them possess a bunch of different monsters throughout those waterways. When you're done slaying beasts and uttering parts and getting parts for them, with room to enter my theater of war. Then, once you've taken center stage, use a consumerate simulacrum to find me. Enjoy the show. Oh, and don't let me down. Wait. Oi, ho, 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 ho. Okay, so he doesn't respond to wait. It looks like we've no choice but to go chasing after those something or another. Cyndaquil, let's go. So now, we're gonna be on the one that's probably gonna kick our asses. Belmore's Ruse. I don't say that lightly. Defeat enemies in Rala waterways until you obtain a consumerate simulacrum. Confirm drop from these spout-drenched toads, new moon bats, Dustbringer bat. Okay. I don't know if like any of them would be able to drop, but we'll just start killing everything until we get one. Gather together a party and head to the Augural Conveyor, South B6 in Ralaways to do for a battlefield. Bat. Okay, well we can do bats. There's bats right there. Boom, 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 boom. On my last glass of Gentleman Jack, gotta make the most of this. There you go, Death. Well, that was shiny. Oops. Let's do a Cure 4 there. So, we didn't get there. No, I think just one bat. Oh, I see what you're saying. Not the trio of bats, because... no, they look like bats. Alright, so we'll run this way. The big, ugly-looking bat. Yeah. That one. I always went to Eastern Edelin entrance and killed the bats right there. Should probably work. We gotta make our ways over to B6 anyways, so start killing stuff along the way. Although, this is probably a dead end. Let's go this way. And look for toads. Always got it right away. Okay. Oh wait, this is a dead end too? Out of the way, winged boy. Never any notorious monsters up down here that I've noticed. I guess there wouldn't be any good ones. If there were, they'd always be camped, wouldn't they? No? I don't know if they do that anymore. Camping notorious monsters. I think they would. Trying to make it all more friendly so that you don't have to compete against people with provoke bots and that type of thing. Decisions, that's probably the wrong way. Let's not go that way. Continue north. B6 is quite a ways away, if I remember. Of course, what Fish is saying is that we should just exit out of here and come in through the other entrance. Kill the bat, exit out again. Yeah, probably do. There. Would it take any more round? Drops from Toads 2. Yep. The Toads, the New Moon Bats, and the Duskbringer Bat. Crabs. Go this way. I'm not sure what that bat was that we killed earlier. That was a New Moon Bat, so it might... It's on the wiki that it drops from the New Moon Bat. Right, that's what I always did, and I did it like 5 times. 5 times before I got the win. Oh dear. Now I'm starting to worry. Go ahead and make sure you got the... Oops. Go ahead and turn this off, turn this back on, and continue on north. New Moon Bats. Go ahead and kill them too. If nothing else, at least we'll get capacity points. Really, Simma? You're just gonna stand right there? This is not infusing me with a lot of trust for an upcoming encounter. I mean, even Cherokee's a little bit too close, I think. Let's run this way, and there we go. Now maybe Tenzin will run away. Probably not. There we go. Tenzin got away. There we go. Obtain key item, consumerate Simulacurium. Now we just need to go to B6. Gather together a party and head to Augural Conveyor South, B6, and Rala Waterways for a battlefield. I think I just need to go straight. Yeah. Straight. There is no cutscene before the battle. Trust can be used in the upcoming battle, but it may be difficult to solo with only trust. If you fail, you must farm another consumerate. I don't know why I can't pronounce stuff tonight. You need to make a south turn here. The battlefield is named after the next mission, the Charlatan. Good luck with this fight. We're gonna need it. Buffs where upon entry, alter egos can be cast, but must be summoned after entering. Yep, Balamore's Sycophant times 2. These attack whoever engages first or has hate on Balamore. Regicidal Dullahan focuses only on Arciela. Balamore is the main target. All attacks are ranged and have an AoE, is undead. Best chance is to go straight for Balamore and just Zerg. Yep, all his attacks are AoE, so they may die. This is what I was reading. I've heard a few different strategies. Avatars, especially Ifrit with Flaming Crush, can deal large amounts of damage, but pets cannot take hate in this fight. A suggested general strategy is to focus on Balamore out of range of Arciela. Balamore will rain constant AoE damage on whomever is focusing either him or either Balamore's Sycophant. The Balamore's Sycophant have a lot of HP, probably near as much as Balamore, and aren't a huge threat until you focus them and build their TP. If you focus on Balamore's Sycophant first and used range trusts that don't get in attack range, like Kirkiki, Jochum, Ulmia, Horumoru, then quickly switch to Balamore himself once the trusts get going, they won't follow anymore. You can keep your trust and Arciela out of AoE range and buy some time to DD with good support. Whether you can solo, duo, trio this one with trust depends on how well you can Zerg Balamore before Arciela dies. You will stay alive a long time if you do this right, but it may depend on your party composition whether you send a DD after the Regicidal Dullahan. Alright, so we're not lost yet. We're getting close. You're on Paladin, so he's super easy. Just attack Bala, because your NPC Arciela won't die, you're fine. Boom. We'll give it a try, but I mean, this is the whole reason why we kind of focused on Paladin 6 months ago. So I heard that this was going to be a little difficult. Oh, and Aziko, happy Friday. Alright. It is possible to sleep the dual Huns, though elemental seal may be necessary. They can also be petrified. So how do we get... Oh yeah, we go south, and then hug this wall. Boom, boom. Actually, there's also the campaign bonus where they regain full HP when they die once per fight. Oh, really? Well, now I'm starting to get a little excited. Of course, every time we start to get a little excited is when we mess up. So, I engaged in my paladin and walked away, lol. Alright, so, do I have any food? View house? I know I don't got awesome food by any stretch of the imagination. Dorado sushi. And... Kitchen macaroon won't do any good. Fish myth kebab. Decision. Let's... Fish on a stick meal. Let's start out with the Dorado sushi since we have so much of that. Yeah. Just go ahead and go straight in there first, and hopefully we'll summon the right trust NPCs. We're gonna do the charlatan no need food. Okay. Only party members present with you in this area will be transported to where the waterways use. Yes. Your request for entry is being considered. 6 weeks later. 7 weeks later. 8 weeks later. Now entering Rella Waterways. They're like, wait, I had to go to the bathroom. Why you do this to me? We lost the key item. We also don't have Ionis. Probably gonna wish we had Ionis, right? Alright. Get the Bellamore Trust NPCs out. I wonder if I should put a protecting shell on Arciela. Get a protective shell on myself first. Yeah. Arciela's could ask to protect 5. Okay, so I don't need to worry about her. So I don't think I do. You have Pururu? No, we don't. We got, what's his name? I already forgot. The thief from Juno used Koru. Yeah, we got Koru. And we also got Cherokiki, because they'll stay out of range. Alright. Oh yeah. Go ahead and, this thing here... Just play a little safe. Attack the closest one. Switch target to Bellamore. And then flash, because we're already 1,200 points of damage. 900 points damage. Where am I going to get my cure? 496 points worth of damage. Oh dear. Alright, flash it again, if we can. Get some of these buffs up. Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. I don't think I'll be able to do usual macros for this, but we'll see. A flash. Shoot! This is gonna be a little hairy, isn't it? Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. Well, at least none of the trust are taking too much damage, but I don't know if he's already at 50%. I'm gonna have to back him up just a little bit. Get a cure on her. We're gonna lose Cherokee, aren't we? Yep. Cure on myself. This ain't gonna work out, is it? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a wipe. Asper, Samba, me. Ability, weapon skill, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. There we go. Oh, RCO went down. I wasn't worried about that. It's Hadian! Just did Dynamis. Came out with 600 plus in currency. Very good. And good evening. Happy Saturday. We did not die. But Arciela did. We were too far out of range and not paying attention to her. So, go and get a cure for myself. We're gonna have to farm ourselves another thingy. So, get rid of Tenzin and get Kupipi. Should be fine, but that's up to you. Probably a good idea, because we were taking a ton of hits. Spending more time curing ourselves than we were curing that was my problem. Arciela dies. Alright, so let's give that a try. Change the macro up. Macros. Not on this side, over here. Edit macro, paladin, confirm, Valamor. Tenzin 2, Cherokee, and we need to move. Copy. Ace. We'll go ahead and stick right here. Now let's do AUPI. Nope. We lost. We didn't get well, RCL went down. We weren't paying enough attention to her. Then we were spamming cures on ourselves like nobody's business. Thought you had to go pretty close. Well, it's alright for a first attempt. We still got food on us. I wasn't paying attention if Asper Samba actually worked. If it does, then we should be using that more. Maybe a bard, but Bellamont. Unfortunately, it didn't seem like Celsius used his ability where everybody got refreshed in MP, because everybody was out of MP at the end there too. Almost myself included, but we're gonna go farm ourselves another key item pop. See if this set works. And hopefully get our refresh. Wait! Damn, sorry to hear that you got this next one. You can transfer shanks, can't you? You can amongst, you can D-box them to characters on the same account. So, that's what I did. We got, like, 10 characters on Dentral Core. And, we just let everybody buy shanks and then just kept transferring them over to Dent. We could use those to pop everything up. Alright, so we'll kill this thing. One way of saving money. Unrelenting Eft. Would love to have a refresh. Boom, boom, boom. Still have to get the defense ring on the main. There you go. We got it. And we probably wouldn't have done nearly as well in that last fight as we did if we didn't have it. Enhances fast cast effect. MP plus 10. White Mage Paladin Scholar. I don't know if that would be any better than the Cheritoni Sling for the +1 enmity. I don't know how much the fast cast would improve. And these guys certainly don't do a lot of DPS, do they? It's all Semilafina. Let's Spectral Jig and find us some bats. I don't even know if this is the right way. Probably isn't. This is probably the right way. Maybe. Moose. Or slimes. More like moose. That's a dead end. Go this way. Actually, we should have gone the other way, shouldn't we? Oh well. We're going this way. Hopefully we'll find a bat. Or two. Maybe three. I was actually surprised at just how much damage we were taking. There is a job ability that I should probably be using. Strikes your target with your shield and decreases its attack and accuracy. Not that one. Palisade enhances chance of blocking with shield and reduces enmity lost. Sepulture lowers accuracy, evasion, magic accuracy, and magic evasion, and TP gained for undead. That might work. Divine Emblem enhances the potency and accuracy of your next divine magic spell and increases enmity. Chivalry converts CP to MP. Grants a powerful resistance to enfeebling magic. Rampart grants a magic shield effect and enhances defense for party members within. Okay, that's what we should be using. Rampart. Because, yeah. I recommend you booting both DPS and using both Barge, Dochum, and Umia will be way better. You do enough damage with Savage Blade. You don't need DPS with you all supporting heals. That way I could focus on keeping what's her name alive. Yeah. So no Celtius, because we were thinking he might be neat. But I get Umia. Jochum, he would run out of range of the DPS as well. Decision. Both Bards, Jochum, and Umia. Of course, once you do have both Bards on, you won't have to worry about everybody running out of MP. Bam, as many cures as heart's content. That's an idea. Yeah, so sucks. And here I thought it was just me that thought that. Alright, let's give it a try. Gonna stick Umia down here. Because I don't think she'll run out of way, but should stay okay. And then Joachim, I think is how we say his name. We'll double check. Spectral Jig so we don't aggro those. I don't know if the leech aggroes. They probably do. I know they link. I think all leeches link. Trust bars are going to be down here. SoA, macro, edit macro, paladin, confirm. SoA. Alright. Bad size, we're going to have to run all the way back. Aren't we? Yeah. I'm going to cheat. Run back out. Find ourselves a bat though. We'll be up this way. But Jochum gives you accuracy bonus and attack. Umia gives double march, which makes you use Savage Blade much more, along with Koru's haste 2. Quit targeting the Mithra and attack the dang bats. Thank you. Much more, along with Koru's haste 2, you weapon skill a lot. Okay. I'm good with that. And we got 2 white mages out, so then we're gonna have about 8 spiking everywhere except from back and forth with heals. But yeah. Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. Did we miss? Kind of feels like a miss, doesn't it? There we go. Got our key item. First try. Spectral Jig. Run out to Eastern Eldolin. Take the warp over to Western Eldolin and do it that way. Alright, so this way? No. This way. Maybe. Yeah. And then we'll make a left, and another left, and another left. Turn off the invisibility, click this button. And running on out. Hopefully we'll find a little thingamabob. I think it's called a thingamabob. It's probably not. I already forgot. Alright, so up here. And then trying to remember. I think it was around the corner. It was. Happy day there. Waypoint, that's what they're called. Why can't I remember? Go to Western Eldolin. Momers? No. Yes. Maybe? No. One's closer to you. Probably both equal distant. He's all passed out. Usually she's waking up around this time and going, ah! Surprisingly, she hasn't done that yet. I mean, she must have had enough to eat earlier. I know I didn't. What did we have for dinner? Oh yes, sliced potatoes. Fried. Or scalloped, I guess is what you call them. That's it. And this isn't enough. But, oh well. We'll make a sandwich or something later. We'll get the missus to make us a sandwich. We won't do that. Alright, let's test out this macro real quick, make sure it works. This button. Alright. So, alright, we just go straight and then follow the right wall, and it'll take us back to where we need to go. I guess we should just do one quick attack on something, just to make sure that everybody moves in the direction that I want them to. Well, there is no guarantee of that, but... Alright. Lots of Taru. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's a dynamite. Guess we'll find out how well this works. We stab it. Well. I was hoping Jocha might run away, but he's gonna stand right there. It's probably because we're on this passageway. He probably doesn't have a decent pathing to go. Lumia moved, but not by much. Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. And it falls down. 970 capacity points. Thank you. Okay. Give this a try. No DPS. Just a pally. A whole lot of Savage Blade. And a refresh. And a haste 2. A bunch of bard songs. Could work. See what's not a, you know. Boom, boom, boom. I forget what this fight was called. Balamore's Rue. When you get any vacancies, give me a tip. Who wants job point? There's like a lot of job points going on right now. Alright, turning off the invis. A gruel conveyor. To the charlatan. Yes. Now we get to wait 7 minutes. Come back in. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe. See. We still got about 11 minutes left on our defense food. Not that I think it was helping all that much. Probably just regular physical defense food, not magical defense. Probably. We're gonna get all our buffs on us before we go in this time. Make sure you get your 4 songs before you run away from your NPCs. Or you're low on MP, you will get double ballot and can cure Arciela as needed. Alright. Songs. Macro, edit macro, my flash button. Delete that, and just make flash, delete, and delete. Got everyone? Nope, missing one. Alright, now we got protect myself. I'm watching this time, you got this. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep an eye on the chat while I'm doing this fight. Especially with how it went last time, but... the button on for 4. Okay, let's get all our other buffs up, like in light and all that, those things. Use haste Samba, not Asper. Okay. Get down with that. Ability, haste Samba. And I know I can't use it yet because I don't have any TP, but I don't have a macro for it, so just get that ready. Alright. There we go. Switch target. I don't know if we're going to be close enough to Arciela. Nope. Oops. If we can move this way. This would be close enough, but that's not going to work either, is it? Now we got enough for Haste Samba. Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. Let's go. Alright, that should hold hate for a little while. Tier 4 on you. Tier 4 on you. Try and get another one off. Ability, weapon skill. I don't know why I keep getting interrupted. Goodness. Current part when he's at 50%, think he uses a 1 hour ability. Alright. Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. Somehow we weren't out of range when that happened. Samba back on. Doing that. I gotta get over there. Carrying Waltz on you. Tier 4 also on you. Hopefully I'll be able to get it up. No guarantee. I'm having trouble keeping her alive. No, then cure her. Alright. Ability. No ability. Sentinel. Ability, job ability. We are out of MP. Now we can't even touch them. Lost all our TP this way. gonna go down. Everyone's out of MP. I don't think this is gonna happen. I think Invincible would help, do you? Nah. Don't have much health left. You have Chivalry. Boom, that's it. 2600 TP, you should use it, give you full MP. Well, if you survive that long, yeah, do it. But let's see if a single Curing Waltz 3 will be enough to keep her up. I doubt it. Alright, back on to this guy. We don't have too much health either, and all my trust NPCs are out of MP. Nope, we're out. And she's going down after that, isn't she? All party members have fallen. It actually looks like she got more tanky towards the end there, but yeah. We do have Chivalry. Next time we run out of MP, we'll go and pop that back up. Alright, let's go back to the home point since we don't have re-raise. How we doing on time? 5 minutes left. Almost. I would have thought with that much support we would have had a better shot at it. Let's travel to the home point. We'll do Outland Isles. Let's do Eastern Outland. Number 1. Yep. Wish you were on my server so I could help you. We'll give it one more try and then we'll call it quits for the night and pick it back up next week. But I think what I should do differently. Seems like probably do Sentinel more. Bellamore is the hardest boss, SoA hands down. You need Aparu, best trust healer. Well, suppose I could try switching. A solo Theodore and Hades, no problem. Alright. The way I understood Aparu, she's like Shantoto where she never runs out of MP. What I remember reading. Let's see. Since we don't need those guys out, let's just get the Magic Trust people out. Enter for 2 on those folks. And she'll also run out of way, unlike Hirokiki. I wonder... I mean, it really seemed like I was just not getting him. Aparu uses not. Yep. Aparu has convert. Okay. And has a huge regain because of it. Alright. I'm not 100% sure if they'll even let me summon her if I just switch unities real quick, but maybe. One way to find out. Alright, so we're going to attack and flash just a little bit and maybe on the first try. Boom, 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 boom. Look, we got it there. Now you need to do a little bit of a quest. That's what I was thinking. I think it was just if you have done a lot of quests, then your fame would already be high enough, but I always think you have to switch it around a little bit. I remember one player, he had all his Unity accolades capped, and he never did anything with them. And, you know, he was farming it every day for the ROE, Records of Eminence. He wasn't able to summon a Pururu because he technically wasn't gaining any of the words. He'll come back to me. There we go. Got the consummate Aquum. But come on, you can do it. We're gonna run back out this way. This way. Unities. That's it. Just swing by Sandora. Maybe we'll get lucky. I seriously doubt they'll let us do it. But what do we got to lose? Like, what? A minute? Going from one home point crystal to the next is the idea. And over here. Travel to another home point. Let's do Andoria. You know where that one is. Southern Sandy, home point number 1. By the entrance. Yep. A lot of folks hanging here. Is this where people go to that thing I'm thinking of? They go kill that boss over and over and over again. I haven't done that either. Start doing. I think you need like a key item, something that I read. I want to change unities. Principal Apururu. I believe that is the name. Yeah. Yes. Only 700 accolades. All right. They joined Apuru's unity. And then you go down to Trust, and she would be at the bottom if you had her, but it doesn't look like you do, because... yeah, didn't think she would be, but... Alright, so let's travel to another home point. Let's do... Outerland Isles. Western Outerland. And... I guess this is just as close as... yes. We get to listen to Fish's favorite song, the Western Outerland Zone music. Or as I like to call it, Fish music. This thing right there. Let's go to Zek, Yash, or Tehana, no matter. Western Outerland. Outerland waterfront. Right there. You know you love the music, Fish. You know you probably listened to it for like 300 hours straight, waiting for party invites. It's already midnight. We usually turn the stream off at this point, but we're gonna go ahead and give it one more go on the sheer hopes that, I don't know, it's not like we have to be at work tomorrow. Are you gonna try the fight again? Yeah. We don't know how to give up. And we got like a ton of XP. You don't lose XP for dying in this fight, do you? Oh, you might have. I forgot that we killed some bats afterwards, and that probably kept our XP after the first bat. Totally forgot that. Thank you. Might need it. Probably will. Spectral Jig. What we're going to do this time is I'm just going to completely ignore Apururu and everybody else and see if I can just focus straight on getting as much Savage Blade as I can into it. And we'll see. We'll see. Crazy. Don't forget Chivalry if needed. Yes, if we run out of MP, instead of doing another Savage Blade, we will go ahead and get... You said 2600 TP will get you full MP, as opposed to doing the whole 3000. Give that a try. I'm sure it doesn't help that our paladin gear is not the best, but we'll do what we can with what we got, because we don't got much. We're almost there. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in Viz. We should be. Yeah. Should be. Alright. Click this thing. The Charlatan. Only party members present with you in this area will be transported. Yeah. Yes. Request for entry is being considered. Also, I'm not 100% sure if we went into the last fight with full MP. We may not have. That could have been a problem. Alright. More trust. Protect and shield. If you don't feel safe with it, go ahead and get 3k, but I do 2600. Okay? I always say the more TP the better. But get full just to keep myself alive, then we'll do that. But I feel stronger this time. We're gonna go ahead and use the Dorado sushi. Because why not? I don't know. Almost ate the fish mist kebab accidentally. And we put protecting shell on me. I also used O-Chain for this fight. You have it? Nope, not yet. We almost got Aegis, but we still got a ways to go to upgrade it. Actually, we haven't even gotten it yet. We're like 87% for our 10,000 note. So, we'll get there. I don't even know if Aegis would help that much with his AoE stuff that he does, but probably wouldn't hurt. You gonna use In Light? There we go. I'll use that command rainbow. Yeah, that was my weapon skill. I usually have a macro to keep everything refreshed over and over again. Those will just put Crusade and is it Chivalry? Reprisal, that's it. Got a flash button here. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Good. Okay, right here. Get another flash on him. Maybe this will work. Nope. Weapon skill. Savage Blade. 766. It looks like he hit me with a hammer. Hey Samba, thank you. Like Cherokee's a little bit like they're in AoE range, doesn't it? But intervene him too. Okay. Strikes target with your shield and decreases its attack and accuracy. Yep. Since you log in soon, not gonna need the 1-hour ability. This is true. Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. 3k there. Will Invincible have any effect on this guy? Or, you know, dodging his damage? I wouldn't think it would. Yikes. You got this. Maybe. Got paralyzed. Cyndaquil, though. Use it. Alright. Ability. Jump ability. Invincible. I'm getting close to 50%. Anything, it'll help keep hate. Ability, weapon skill, Savage Blade. Now we'll go ahead and use Rampart. Maybe. Ready to go. Ability, weapon skill, getting close. Not quite there yet. Go. Completely ignoring Arciela. Not sure if we're gonna be able to keep her alive. Get a flash. Ability, weapon skills, Savage Blade. When Invincible wears off, use Palisade. Alright. Ability. Keep kicking me. We're gonna start, no, we can do a little bit more. Gonna get Haste Samba back up though. Okay. How they doing on ability, weapon skill, Sentinel. Ability. Weapon skill, Savage Blade, don't knock me backwards. Weapon skill. Did we win? God, I think we did. I mean, it knocked all the trust NPCs out, so I thought maybe he did something that killed everybody. But we're still up. We had like 40 HP less, we'd be at like, what, 1336? Or 1337 is what you wanted, but this looks like a cutscene! Yay! Thank you to Zico. I would have so totally not survived that on the third round. To think I, the great Palamore, would be upstaged by two understudies. I won't sit back and let you poke holes in my plot. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Thank you so much. Wait! Aha! My muse has struck. Who knew that this power was holding me back the whole time? Hehehe. So this is the true curse. Oh, director, you're such a character. Who are you talking about? Arciela, you're like a child who wanders into the middle of a production and distracts the audience with stupid questions. There's nothing more maddening than listening to someone ask a question they already know the answer to. Why don't you answer for me? Hades, Theodore, Arciela? I wonder if we picked the wrong one. Does it? Yeah. Pick Arciela. Balmore thought it was funny. If only that were true. What an unexpected turn of events it'd be. You'd even better than me at clowning around. Good job now. You can sleep well tonight, not thinking about doing it tomorrow. Or Monday, and Tuesday, and all those other days. Theodore! Ring-a-ling ding dong. Let's all sing along because you're wrong. I don't even know who that is. Did all that running behind the scenes make you forget the name of the main antagonist? In Hades? Wow. Let's give the adventurer a round of applause for knowing the obvious. Hades is my master indeed. It all makes sense now. See? Not an ounce of surprise. How utterly boring. I think it's time I gave this role the hook. But wait. Wahaha, I think I know how to add some conflict to this otherwise stilted script. Yes, Ballamore, you're a dramatic genius who's ahead of his time. Is this it? Or maybe this? What in the name of... Woohoo! There it is. And now for something completely different. Pain. Pain. Go away! Come again another day. And that's a wrap. What? It wouldn't be any fun if I explained it. Now would it? Let's just say that I returned something to its rightful place. All we can do now is wait for time to tell. Anyway, my days as a member of this troop of terror are over. It was a pleasure doing battle with you, but from now on I'll be watching this grand mouvement go up in flames from the gallery. What about removing the curse like you promised? Oh yeah, I forgot about the curse. But I never said I'd remove it. How dare you? Why so serious? It's just a harmless jape. Of course I'll help you out. After all, the higher you prop them up, the harder they fall. If I rob the people of hope, no one would despair when the world comes crashing down. Leave some scraps of hope, however, and the populace fights over them like mongrels. I can hardly contain myself thinking what face you'll make when you hear this. But listen carefully. I only give stage directions once. To remove the curse, you'll have to dethrone Hades. Defeat Hades? Yes. You think that you beat out all other contenders for this coveted part. You must be so proud. But will our two intrepid explorers be able to overthrow the unhallowed king? Will someone else steal their limelight before they even arrive at Ra-Kaznar Turris? I know I'll have a long lorgnette squished to my face in anticipation. Ra-Kaznar Turris. I don't know how to say that. There is a tower within the deepest part of what you call the Serpentine Labyrinth. It is there the Master resides. Those who heeded his call and swore allegiance to his cause will soon awaken. The stage is set, and a crowd has gathered. If you're going to die, you might as well make a spectacle of it. I know I'll shiver with joy at every cry of pain and crunch of bone. However, if you manage to triumph, it'll be nothing short of Deus Ex Machina. Either way, it'd be a performance of a lifetime. Can't wait to see how it plays out. Enjoy your intermission while it lasts. Little star thing and disappears. Sparkles. We have to take down Melvine, or should I say, Hades. Whichever it is, how can we succeed where even the Founder King failed? With teamwork, that's how. And 2 hours. 1 hour. You could probably do the rest of SoA, no problem now. We'll have the hardest time with the easy fight that everyone's like, no, really, this is easy. I don't know why you're having so much trouble. Oh, you're right, we can do this. You've always been there to point me in the right direction, Cyndaquil. I promised I'd stop brooding, and it's high time I practice what I preach. Nod. That subterranean sovereign will want to seal himself away when we're through with him. We get a title? Tell me we got a title for surviving that. Profile. Shedder of Harlequin Tears. Neat. Alright, so... Next one's 4-6-1. After defeating Bellamore, the previous mission, speak to Poe Trishbach by Castle Lynn for a cutscene with Ignis RCL and Hades, in which you get to choose a high-quality Reeve necklace as your reward. Okay, and this is real still part of Chapter 4, but... really like... Even with both forms of Hades, the only thing I had to watch was Constant Petrify. Yeah, we had that trouble last night. This was... No, it wasn't last one. Wait until the next game day and talk to the wheel at Pioneers Coalition Western Netherlands. So let's go ahead and just pick up the necklace. Since... I'll actually get a cure for myself. Since we have to wait a game day, next time that we start streaming this, be done with that. So, is there a way out of here? Let me guess. It didn't take me to where I thought it would. Nope. Eastern Outlet. We got a warp ring on, don't we? And warp ring. I used Beast for Theodore, used Randy the Tiger, popped Familiar, the popped Unleashed and spammed Ready GG easy 6 crits every second. So easy. Yeah. Item. Warp ring. The only thing I had to do was watch Constant. Is Petrify something that you like with lizards? If you turn around in time, it won't get you, but who knows, maybe it will. I like Randy. Mind that. Our Beast Master is just at 99. It has barely any merits. I don't think any job points, but not that it wouldn't take long this weekend to get a ton of job points. Travel to another home point. We want Outer Lynn Isles, Eastern Outer Lynn, home point number 1. Yes, please. Oh, we've had to go to the bathroom for like the past half hour. Actually, probably longer than that now looking at the clock. But one more cutscene, please. Square Enix, don't let it be a 45-minute cutscene, because we may injure ourselves. I think I had Nashmira out for Stona. Ah, that would be awesome. Alright, so... Go to Eastern Outer Lynn, Castle Outer Lynn. Or Aparu did that for me. We should have Aparu by next week. Yeah, definitely mess around with that. Alright, oh, Trishbach. I'm guessing the high quality necklace that has, are you ready for that one-shot kill? Okay. You were nice enough to return this to us while I was up in my room wallowing in self-pity. You do remember it, don't you? Heirloom brimming with power. Even I can see that, or sense it anyway. A force unlike anything I have felt before now resides within this necklace. I'm sure its new properties will prove more than useful in our upcoming battle, and there's no one more deserving of its enhanced facets than you. That Choo-Choo tank, he never died from it. Neat. Please, I beg you to take it. Alright. RCL is Grace +1, Pure Potency +25%, Magic Damage +80, Regen +10, Refresh +10. Pure Potency +25% is kinda neat. Magic damage isn't gonna do me all that much good. Look at the others. Odolin's Refuge +1. Auto Re-Raise. Or is that only in Reeves? Damage taken -8. This would probably be the one to go for. Damage taken -8%. Look at that middle one. Ignis Resolve, Reeves regain +30, weapon skill damage +25. This would definitely be the DPS one. Melee DPS. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna go and pick the first one. I would get the refresh one. The refresh one. RCL is Grace. Refresh +10. I'm not against that. I was just looking at the damage minus 8%, and I know it's only in Reeves, but then again, this is only in Reeves as well, for Wildskeeper Reeves. I just realized you and I are in the same link shell. Yeah. I'm thinking it's gonna be this one. Fun times. Yeah, our sales grace +1. Refresh. Pure potency plus 25%. I mean, yeah. That was my first guess. Then I saw that damage minus 8%. Auto re-raise. Yeah. Would have been neat. Cyndaquil, thank you for taking care of Arciela. Save. Odalin. Rid. Land. Hades. And then we pull this one up to a close. But you can sub Black Mage and warp out after every one. Not worry about MP. Ah! Well, hello. Legs. The time is upon us. August, you misguided half-wit. Soon, everything you struggled so long and so hard to protect. Everyone whose soul has been consumed by darkness. There's those red eyes. I will free from the shackles of fate. And how will I achieve this feat? Why, through death, of course. We're getting close. Oh, I can feel it. Alright, unfortunately we're not going to pick up this on Monday night. I'm going to try and drag it out for just a little bit longer, and I really don't want to burn myself out on cutscenes, because we still have 11 characters to run through a bunch of missions. So that's one way of really burning yourself out, just focusing on that. So Monday night we're going to hop back on to Dynamis, do that for a couple hours, and I'm thinking we'll do a Limbus run as well to pick up some upgrades for some AF armor pieces, because we want to try and upgrade everything, but we're going to put a focus on Paladin, Thief, Monk, stuff that goes up to 99 that we can wear. So I have to run to the bathroom. Thank you all for watching. It's Friday night. It's Saturday morning now. Yeah, early Saturday morning. 12. 3 accounts. We like to triple box. Back before they had trusted PCs, we would triple box. Cyndaquil is the only one on this account. Songarthol is the only one on that account. Dentrol and his crazy crafting tunes. WTF, haha, you legend. Well, you know, keeps us distracted, I'll say that. That's probably why we don't do well in any one thing, but you know, we do what we can. Thank you all for watching. It's Saturday. Be safe. If you can't be safe, have fun. Don't get caught. I'll catch you next time. Ooh, kitty. Almost got you with the keyboard. We'll get you.